Hello, and welcome to Hello Word. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. Our word of the day is control. Control, as a verb at an A2 level, means to manage or have power over something or someone. It's about being in charge, directing, or restraining. Think about it like steering a car. You're using the steering wheel to control the direction of the car. We use the word control every day in lots of different situations. Now, let's explore some synonyms for control. One synonym is manage. For example, she manages the team effectively. Another word that's similar is direct. Think about a movie director. They direct the actors and the overall production. So you could say, he directs the traffic at the intersection. Another close word is govern. This often applies to countries or organizations. For example, the government governs the country. We can also use the word regulate. This means to keep something under control by using rules. For example, they regulate the speed limit on the highway. And finally, let's consider supervise. This means to watch over and control something, often in a work setting. The foreman supervises the construction workers. Now, let's flip the script and talk about antonyms, words with opposite meanings. An antonym for control is obey. Instead of being in charge, you're following someone else's orders. For example, the dog obeys its owner's commands. Another antonym is follow. I follow his instructions carefully. A third opposite is neglect. This means to not take care of or control something, which is the opposite of managing it well. For example, don't neglect your studies. Another antonym is ignore. For example, I tried to ignore the noise. Finally, we have abandon. To abandon something is to give up control of it entirely. They had to abandon the project due to lack of funds. So, how do we use control in everyday life? Well, you might say, I need to control my spending habits. This means you need to manage your money better. Or, she has excellent control over her emotions. This means she can manage her feelings well. You might hear someone say, he's lost control of the situation, which means he's no longer able to manage it. Common phrases include in control, which means you are managing things well, and out of control, which means you're not. Think about a remote control for a TV. It allows you to control the channel and volume. Now, let's look at some example sentences using control. The pilot controlled the airplane smoothly. This means the pilot managed the plane effectively. The teacher controls the classroom with a firm but fair approach. This means the teacher manages the classroom environment. You need to control your anger. This means you need to manage your emotions. The company wants to control its production costs. This means the company wants to manage its expenses. The police controlled the crowd during the demonstration. This means the police managed the crowd. He has no control over his children. This means he is unable to manage his children's behavior. The machine is controlled by a computer. This means the machine is managed by a computer system. She struggles to control her temper. This means she finds it difficult to manage her anger. The government is trying to control inflation. This means the government is attempting to manage the rate at which prices are increasing. It's important to control your breathing when you're feeling anxious. This means you should manage your breathing to calm yourself down. The doctor is trying to control the spread of the disease. This means the doctor is trying to manage the disease and stop it from spreading. We've covered a lot about the word control today. Remember, it means to manage or have power over something. We explored synonyms like manage, direct, govern, regulate, and supervise, and antonyms like obey, follow, neglect, ignore, and abandon. We also looked at how control is used in everyday conversations and phrases. Thank you for joining me on Hello Word. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. Your support helps others find the show, and that really helps us out. Now for your challenge. I encourage you to create your own sentence using the word control and share it as a comment under the video. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Keep practicing, and I'll see you next time on Hello Word.